My name is Rolanda, so I'm going to be doing something called Reading Time with Rolanda. And I'm going to read a chapter a day from any book that I have in my bookshelf, which is right there. Okay, so the book I'll be reading today is called A Night Divided. I'm not going to read the back because it always gives me the It always gives me the idea of what the book is about, and I don't like that. I like to be surprised. So Rolanda will start reading this book to you. Oh my god. The Death Strip. Oh my god. It shows all these people. I don't like this book so far. It sounds scary. Talking to the Death Strip. Oh, it has little scriptures in it, or some poems. Truly, it is in darkness that one finds the light. Start reading. A Night Divided. I recommend if you were like 9 or 8 and older, if you read this book, because it may have a little stuff that is like too mature that little kids may not want to read. So let's start reading. When I went to the west to scream, I squeezed on Berlin. From Nikita Khrushchev, Soviet Union Premier, 1958-1964. Okay, let's start reading. Chapter 1. There was no warning that night the wall went up. I woke up to sirens screaming throughout my city of East Berlin. Instantly, I flew from my bed. Something must be terribly wrong. Why were there so many? Although it was a warm morning, that wasn't the reason for my sweaty palms or flushed face. My first thought was that it must be an air raid. My parents had described them to me from the Second World War. I pulled my curtains apart, expecting the worst. But when I looked out, my heart slammed into my throat. Not even the darkest part of my imagination could have prepared me for this. It was Sunday, August 13th, 1961, a day I will remember for the rest of my life, when a prison had been built around us as we slept. Lines of Granzers, our nickname for the border police. The Granz trooping cigar along the fence of thorny wire. What the heck? Cigar along the thorny wire, in some places higher than their heads, and for as far as my eyes could see, they stood like iron statues, with stern expressions, a long rifles in their hand. It was obvious that anyone who tried to cross would get far worse than a rip in their clothes. Oh my god. This book sounds like someone put like a wall around them so they can't get out. I'm like, wait, is this? I need to keep reading. This sounds good. Because the Granzers didn't face the Westerns on the other side of the fence. They watched us. It was very clear who they planned to shoot if there was any trouble. If only I'd looked out earlier. During the night, I heard strange noises of hammering, heavy footsteps, and hushed conversations from men with sharp voices. But I rolled over and told myself it was only a dream or a nightmare, perhaps. If I had looked, I could have warned my family in time, just as our neighbor Herb Cross tried to warn us. He knew this was coming. Had he said for years that our government was not to be trusted? Hello, you want to join story time with Rolanda? Come on, come and sit on the carpet, girl. Come on, we is reading this book.
What is it?
It's called A Night Divided. Girl, you made me lose my page. Let me get back to reading. Stop that chewing.
I'm eating them.
Stop that chewing. He knew this was coming. Hadn't he said for years that our government was not to be trusted, that we might salute the flag of East Germany, but that is what that that but that is was but that it was really Russia we bowed to, and my father had known. My father! As if she had heard my thoughts from my kitchen, I heard Mama cry, "All dust! All dust!" I'm trying to have that German voice when I read this, like when the people talk. I heard Mama cry. That was his name. And with a final glance out of the window, I remembered the reason for Mama's screams. My father wasn't here, nor was my brother Dominic. They have been in the West for 2 nights, and were supposed to have come back later today. With an endless row of guns and soldiers between us, the fence just changed that. I raced from my room and arrived in the kitchen to see my oldest brother Fritz holding my mother in his arms as, "Sit down! Sit! Don't nobody got time to be playing with you." I raced from my room and arrived into the kitchen to sit. "I'm trying to read this book. Stop it. I'm serious, or you gonna get out." I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I will mess you up. So
I'll mess you
get out.
up. Yeah.
Yes. I try and read a book to my fans.
Yeah, who's fan?
Shut up. Let me read. You say you want me to read this book? I'll read this to you. I slap you. Gonna get some words on your face. You can read that from the mirror. Holding my mother in his arms, she sobbed on his shoulder. He eyed me and then cocked his head toward the window in case I hadn't already seen the fans. I only brushed tears from my eyes and wrapped my arms around her back. Maybe she didn't need me, but at the moment, I desperately needed her. Oh, get out the window! Rude. So I'm guessing that this book is like the father and the brother Dominic, Judah, whatever his name is, August, and Dominic. Ooh, Dominic could be one of my babies. So Dominic and August got on the other side of the fence, and I'm thinking that they might shoot them if they try to come over. Who knows? It could be anything though. Let me keep reading.
I'm a teacher too.
I'm not a teacher. I'm just reading this book.
And you are.
I got some of my teddy bear friends with me. This is Rachel Renee Russell. My sister named her. This is Charlie. One of my sister's first ever teddy bears. That's why she looks so janked up sometimes. So let me keep reading. Ooh, it's cold in here. She felt me there and put a shaking hand on my arm. "They've done it, Gerda. They've done it, Gerda. No, they've done it, Gerda," she said through her tears. Worse than anyone ever thought. Worse than anyone ever thought. Mama had been a beautiful woman once, but that was years ago. She had come through too much war and famine and what is FAMINE? Whatever. War and famine and poverty to care about the curl in her hair or neatness of her dress. Her blonde hair was already turning gray, and her eyes bore early wrinkles in the creases. Sometimes I looked in the mirror and hoped laugh would not be equally hard on me. "Why now?" I asked. "Why today?" I looked up to Fritz for an answer. He was nearly 6 years older than me, and the smartest person I knew. Next to my father, and my mother had no answers, then surely he did. But all he could do was shrug and hold her tighter, and her sobs grew louder. The size. I already understood. Then I will. Hold a second. Oh, what's the last page? The size. I already understood more than I wanted to. The fence was only the beginning. It had just divided my life in half. And nothing would ever be the same. Well, you guys, I'm on chapter 2 now. Chapter 2 is for tomorrow. Y'all gotta check in to read this, because this is a good book so far.
It's about dead people.
No, it's not. It says right here, the wall dividing her family. Escaping it might take her life. Oh, you see, Fritz, no, not Fritz, it's Dominic. Looking sexy. And what's his name? Aldo, right here. See, Dominic and Aldo and Dominic. Wait. Okay. So you went and colored on my bookshelf? And don't be doing flips and dresses. Put your clothes down. No, So I'm guessing that this book so far is about
Oh yeah, we're gonna be reading it.
No, we ain't. We're done.
Our class.
I'm not doing teaching. I'm reading a book. Alright. So I'm guessing that this book is it's like about these people, the government in Germany be putting up these fences and blocking them from their family and these evil witches and stuff. I'm guessing that it's about. I don't know. It's by Jennifer A. Nielsen. It's a New York Times bestselling author of The False Prince. I'm hoping y'all like this book. But since I already read the first page, I'm going to start reading the back. See, knowing how good the book is, I'm so excited to know what it's about. With the sudden rise of the Berlin Wall, 12-year-old Gerda, I'm 11. 12-year-old Gerda finds her family divided overnight. She, her mother, and her brother Fritz live on the eastern side, controlled by the Soviets. Her father and the middle brother had gone west in search of work. Are unable to return home. Gerda knows it is dangerous to watch the wall, to think forbidden thoughts of freedom. Yet she can't help herself. She excuse me. She sees the East German soldiers with their guns, trained on their own citizens, watching for any signs of escape. Gerda, her family, her neighbors, and friends are prisoners in their own city. But one day, Gerda spots her father on a viewing platform on the western side of the wall, pantomiming a peculiar dance. She concludes that her father wants Gerda and Fritz to tunnel beneath the wall out of East Berlin. However, if they are caught, the consequences will be deadly. No one can be trusted. Will Gerda and her family find their freedom? Oh my gosh, I think it's a true story. Oh my god. I think it's about the Berlin Wall, the barbed wire, whatever they call that thing. So I hope y'all like this. I hope y'all like this book. So stay tuned to my channel. If y'all want more books, keep writing. And my next chapter will be read tomorrow. Bye.